This is the Atlantic Ocean, and these are the Blue Ridge Mountains. And in Virginia, there's only 200 miles separating the two. So in this video, I'm gonna find out if you can actually surf and snowboard all in the same day, all in the same state. But this challenge might be harder than it sounds. It's December in Virginia, so the sun rises at 7 a.m. and sets at 5 p.m. That only gives me 10 hours to make this work. So let's set some ground rules. To successfully complete this challenge, I need to surf 3 waves, snowboard 3 runs, and most importantly, have fun and try not to get hurt. So I started off the morning bright and early to get to the beach just before sunrise. Struggled to put on my wetsuit, took a minute to think about the crazy day ahead, and I made my way down to the beach, grabbed my surfboard, and prepared myself for the freezing waters of the Atlantic Ocean. This time of year, the water temperature in Virginia Beach is around 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And this morning, the conditions were very much not ideal for surfing. Well, here goes nothing. Keep in mind, I don't really know how to surf, if you couldn't tell. The waves were extra choppy this morning, and I tried and failed to come even close to catching a wave. But it's the effort that counts, I guess. So instead of catching waves, we're gonna count getting slammed by waves. And I think that's 3. I emerged from the Atlantic Ocean, and now the real challenge starts. From where I'm standing to the mountains of Virginia is about a 4-hour drive. And the slopes, they shut down at 5 p.m., so I've gotta get going. I quickly shower and change out of my wetsuit, grab a coffee and a quick bite from 3 Ships Coffee Roasters, and it's finally time to hit the road to Wintergreen Resort in Nelliesford, Virginia. The hours tick by as I make my way to higher elevation. I did have to make a quick stop for gas, and that's when the scenery began to change. This morning, I was on the beach, and now I'm looking at mountain peaks. Another hour, and I finally made it to Wintergreen Resort. Wintergreen has 129 acres of skiable slopes and 26 total trails. And it's almost 3 p.m., so I've got about 2 hours to get in these 3 runs. I quickly throw on my snow clothes, rent a snowboard and boots from the pro shop, and finally, I was ready for some shredding. Well, kind of. I am a little bit better at snowboarding than I am at surfing, but not by much. I made my way onto the lift and fell getting off. First run was a success. What I didn't plan for was the lift traffic, which set me back a little bit. Run number 2, done. Now it's 4:15, and I've got 1 more run to go. On the last lift, I was able to catch the sun setting over the Blue Ridge Mountains. And on run number 3, I only fell once. I finally made my way back down to the lodge, and with that, I actually did it. Challenge complete. And I even had time for a hot chocolate by the fire. So I guess it is true. You can surf and snowboard all in the same day in Virginia. This morning, I was watching the sun rise over the Atlantic Ocean, and this evening, I watched the sunset behind the mountains at over 3,000 feet. Where else can you do that on the East Coast? From freezing cold water to getting pummeled by huge waves, from eating it on the slopes and getting some snow in my face, it was all worth it for the perfect adventure. So what do you think? Are you up for the challenge? Let me know in the comments what I should try next.